Hey guys.
Hi.
This is Three's a Crowd, our first episode.
I can't believe we're here.
What are we doing here? We're here actually because Melissa.
No, because it was in New York City when we were all together and we all have such great banter and just so many funny conversations. And who was one of us or one of a friend that said, you guys have to record something. You guys have to get on video and do this.
Well, actually, I went to a psychic, and the psychic told me that I'd be in communications. And so I then met Melissa, and she brought up this podcast, and I was like, oh my God, I think the psychic may have something here. So
I know.
Yeah.
And
I'm
this
just
is gonna be
following
fun.
this. You know what? They always say, don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just follow it.
I love that. Yeah. I really, really love that. I still am trying to figure out why I'm here.
Yeah, because you have a job already.
I'm like, I have a job. But you know what I was thinking about on my drive over here is between the three of us, we have, let me just count this, like 13 kids. Six. Wait, did I count that right? No.
Wait, 6, 7, 8,
10, 11, 12. No, sorry, 12 kids.
Yeah, that's too much.
Isn't that insane?
That's a lot.
I know. I've only contributed 2 to the 12, just FYI.
Well, speaking of which, you may have more because, you know, you may be in my will if I die.
We were just talking about that.
Will planning.
Oh my God.
No, but I think this is very awesome that we've come together and we've done this. And I think it's because Melissa's extremely organized.
No, I think everyone's organized. I think, and we're all very busy. But I personally,
No, she has the vision.
I have the vision, but also I just feel like I took so much time off having kids and creating our family that now this is my time to shine. And I'm just, you know, you got to listen to the universe a little bit. And I just feel like there's been so many signs that this is what is next for me. And for whatever reason, I met you guys. And I just feel like it just has been kind of worlds colliding and it's just meant to happen. So
Totally. It's funny when we were first talking about names of the podcast. Remember, I was going to say we missed it, or if you've missed your calling or something like that.
Yeah.
To where it's sort of like, God, you get to a certain age and you're just like, what am I supposed to be doing? What is, you know, like
Totally.
if it doesn't, you know, come out and scream at you with your career. But a lot of us are changing careers as we're older. I find like all my friends they're done with their first career. They want to start something new. They're looking for more validation and something more meaningful in their liff and something like to enjoy instead of just like getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And Michelle, you can talk to this, but Michelle has had a couple different businesses in your career path, which I mean, I think she's so inspiring with what she's done with her life and everything. But that's why I'm so happy that she wanted to do this with us.
Oh, you guys are
Totally. I know. We're like gift to have your time.
I know.
I'll take it. I'll take a compliment where I can get one right now.
It's true.
No, but I think it's pretty interesting. When I was just thinking of the three of us, we obviously come from very different backgrounds. We're all different ages. We have different political views. I just like love how different we actually are. But every time we come together, we have a lot more in common than we would think.
I know. And you know what, that though too, you know how they're just like, there's some people that just, you feel like their energy just makes their energy around you, not better, but just like, it just is easy and fun. And I just feel like there was never any work with us. So that's why this is just.
I know. You guys, I waited literally 13 years to have friends. And
here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are.
It sounds so pathetic, but it's true. You know, it's like, because I don't waste my time with people that I don't get along with. And it's just sort of like, you know, move on and next.
Which I do think as you get older,
You get better at that.
you get so much better at that. Before it's always FOMO. And now I really try to make sure I want to be with these people because it's like, if you're going to get my time, then you better be worth it.
I hear you. I have a fear of not missing out now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know. It's true.
It changes. It definitely changes.
I can't, I know. But,
Okay, so all the fun things we're going to talk about, guys.
I mean,
you guys, this is our first podcast.
yes,
So this
first
is
podcast. We're getting into the
Oh,
groove.
wait, okay, well, I have a contribution. I hate my outfit today. And I'm really struggling, guys. I mean, I think, listen, you guys are very good at fashion. I am not.
Tracy.
No,
I
you
hate when you say that.
No, it's true. I have to try really hard. And so I'm like trying to redo my closet. I'm trying to figure out like because beauty is like what, like you feel good. You have to feel good in what you have on.
Yeah.
Right? Because that
you feel good when
obviously-
you look good.
Right. Like I can look at all the magazines in the world and look at an outfit on somebody else, but then maybe it doesn't look good on, maybe it doesn't feel good on me.
Right.
So hence why today I feel very baggy and dumpy.
But I do love that. And it's cozy though. It's really cute. It's chocolatey. It's very in with
how do
the
we feel
style.
about dark shoes with light jeans?
I agree with you. I think I feel dumpy when I have dark shoes and light jeans on.
Yes,
I
it's
don't
not
like
working.
it. No, but then what
have
does
to
one
see
wear
it.
with the light jeans? You need like a light brown boot or a sneaker. I mean, that looks good.
I actually think that looks really
Guys,
good. I
by
think
the
you're
way,
too critical of yourself.
You guys, these sneakers were sold out.
Where are those from?
I got them Net-a-Porter.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I said Net-a-Porter one time, and some girl looked at me
Mr.
and she
Porter.
was like, "Excuse me, it's a Net-a-Porter. Get with it."
We
And I
guys,
was
we
like,
also have to
"Okay."
mention really quickly that we're drinking wine right now, you guys. So
I'm drinking
anyone
tea
who
'cause
wants to
I'm
join,
super.
Oh yeah, Tracy's actually not
I
feeling
am
well.
rallying.
You are definitely rallying.
I am rallying with my tea.
I know.
I'll be more fun next time when I can share that bottle.
It's okay. Don't worry. I know. Me and Michelle are
I think we're like a little nervous right now. That bottle's a little low.
you know, it's only the two. I just realized it's not Tracy drinking. It's just you and me too, and we're like almost done with it.
You guys, I have to share my karma story. So
What?
these shoes were on. They were sold out. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I may have a shopping problem. However, I woke up the next morning. I just looked at the site, and it was the only size, and it said one available.
Meant to be.
Meant to be,
Meant to
right?
be.
I,
So you-
I totally agree with that. Then did you pull the
Kinda
trigger?
weird. Oh,
I mean, she's
they're
wearing
Adidas.
them.
They're like not even. Yeah, I'm wearing them, and I cut the tag off, guys. I committed.
That's a big deal. When you
When I cut
take
the
it out of
tag.
package.
Sometimes I'll tuck the tag in just if I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
So I actually called Tracy one day because I had bought a pair of jeans and I had pulled the tag off while I was on the phone before trying them on.
Right.
And she said to me, "Don't worry, I have a tag machine at home."
Stop it. Right. Those exist.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me,
Tracy got it on the black market.
So true. Wait, but now I know exactly where I have to go when I need to
Luckily,
return
they fit.
something.
I didn't have
But
to.
you know what though? I have the white plastic tags. Now they got smart and now they changed them with the black ones.
Now they're fancy.
Wait, what black? Oh, you mean the Net-a-Porter one?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
that
only
one.
have
Yeah.
but sometimes they don't even notice. But like I don't know. I have a problem. I return everything.
But going back to the style thing, I could not agree with you more. I
Yeah.
think, all of us here, the two of us, moved out after COVID and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like moving to the suburbs from the city and figuring out what do I wear during the day to not feel so suburban, like
Yeah.
mummy,
Yeah, yeah,
like
it's
what does
very
one wear?
hard. Yeah.
And like I can only wear activewear for so long. I mean, I'm not even that active,
Yeah.
and it's like don't really feel great in it. So
But it's
that's
like you want to get
been-
dressed, but you don't want to feel like you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
No, I know.
It's a hard balance.
But I
when you're not
also
doing
feel
anything.
like I also believe in like you can't be overdressed. Like I always feel like you can look, when you look good and you're put together. I'd rather go that route than feeling like I've missed the mark.
I agree. But also what I've learned too, since I do have the 4 kids and I'm constantly, dirty, I feel like, and just on my hands and knees.
wasn't expecting dirty. But
I don't know.
Yes.
I have like
Dirty
a
in other
2-year-old,
ways.
almost a 3-year-old who's just like constantly like wiping his crap on me all the time. But I feel like you can always like grab like, a blazer or just like a really cute coat to put over something or like a blouse just to like to elevate the outfit of your sweats and stuff like that.
I think the other thing too is like dressing. And I know I don't want to say this because it could be like controversial or whatever, but it's like the whole dressing your age. It's like this pressure of dressing a lot younger than I actually am.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't really like feel great in this. Like, why am I roaming around the city looking like?
Can I tell you, I went to Aloe the other day and I literally, to your point, I was like, I just want a sweatsuit, right? But the only matching top and bottom that I could find, it was a crop top.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, God, I was like, Melissa looks so good in her crop tops. And I was like, so I have this vision that I can still wear this. I'm
Yeah.
like, I think I feel like I look better than I actually really look.
Oh, well, we've
And I'm
talked about
like,
this.
Yes. And so I'm just like, why do I keep buying crop tops?
But you look good in them.
No, but I have to wear like.
I know.
I've honestly thought about. Especially now it's winter too, but I've thought about it. Like I need to wear just like a tight bodysuit under it.
Yeah.
So like my skin doesn't show.
Yeah.
But I think I can get there.
I completely understand. I have a whole story, but that's for another time. But because I had to have surgery, now I can actually wear crop tops again.
It's so good.
Which I will say is that's the silver lining right there.
So good.
But with all seriousness though, because we were talking about this before we actually started, talking about trying to dress your age or not dress your age or just everything or just in general with beauty, I really feel like there's such a standard with women today that I'm 35 and and everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're so young. But I feel like I'm getting so old and trying to keep up with the 20-year-olds.
You can't say that. You're not allowed.
I know, but that's like the world we're living in right now. Like I genuinely feel like I'm constantly looking for like the newest thing to stay healthy or fit, or I don't want my skin to age. And I just feel this pressure, especially recently. I don't know what it is, to get healthy and to be young and stay young and what the beauty secrets are. So I don't know if you guys feel that way, but
It's Instagram targeting you.
I definitely. I think it's also this whole, but you don't look your age trap.
yes.
So I was in the city on Tuesday and I went to Totem, the store, and I had the most lovely, sales rep there that was helping me out, and he had all these great ideas. And I started talking about my kids, and he said, wait a second, how old are you?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I'm turning 40 in June. And he goes, oh my God, you look so young.
Yeah. Well,
I just had to plug that in here.
I think people need to realize that 40 is young.
No,
40,
but
I
that's
know.
the thing too. But it was almost like this compliment felt really nice at first.
Yeah.
Until I realized it was subtly implying that looking my actual age was somehow a fate to be avoided.
Yeah.
And that kind of bothered me afterwards.
But I will tell you, 40 in the city is like, I don't know what it is. It's like 35. But when you're out in the suburbs, I feel like 40 is like 50.
Gosh.
It's so true.
I feel like for whatever reason in the city, people are shocked to find out that I have 4 kids.
Well, especially at 35.
Right. And then and then I feel, like you said, I genuinely feel, I don't know, just out of place when they're like, well, you have 4 kids. I just don't believe in it. It's almost like offensive almost.
Yeah. Well, yours is kind of from a different perspective, I think,
Yeah.
because I think from even someone in the city saying that is like, oh, and I'm just being honest. Like people will think like, oh, like you gave up your youth
Right.
and you had 4 kids.
How old were you when you first had?
Vivian.
Who's the best?
She's so good. I don't know. She's now 10. So I was 25. I think I was pregnant with her when I was 24 and I had her when I was 25.
You just had them like back to back.
Back
Yeah,
to
so
back,
it's so funny
yeah.
because I had Logan when I was 25.
Yeah.
I was just turning 26. So it is very young.
It's very
Yeah,
young.
like when you think about it.
But I
now.
also got married really young too, guys. That's
How
another
old were you
thing.
when you got married?
So I met Tom when I was 19 years old. Like I lied to him about my age. He thought I was older. But
Tom,
that's-
now you know.
Yeah, I know. That was like a whole thing.
No, but you're so lucky you did it right the first time.
But I know. I that's a whole other conversation too. Like I love my husband. Hi, Tom. We have a great relationship, and I got lucky. I feel like I truly got lucky because
Totally got
the
lucky.
minute I met him, I just knew I was going to lock that down because I was like,
Because
our
at
souls
20
collided.
At
Yeah.
25, it's really hard to know like
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did not want to settle down. Like I wasn't the type of person to date either. Like I was genuinely like, I don't want to settle down. I want to go meet
You're like,
other
I'm having a good
people.
time.
I
Yeah.
was dating people. I was living in I took a year off from my college because I was singing in the city and performing and I didn't want to meet anyone. But when I met Tom, it just happened. But anyways, yeah, I met him when I was really young. And
But then your kids are going to hear like, I gave up my career for you.
I know.
We're going to have that moment.
Can't have it all.
Cannot have it all.
You guys.
Yeah.
Like I just watched this Martha Stewart documentary. Hello.
I haven't even
Hello.
watched that. I haven't done that yet.
You
Talk
guys.
about figuring out your career later in life.
65, right? You guys think about that. She was 65 when she started her show.
I think so.
Or
Martha
her
Stewart
book
Living,
or something.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I told Michelle, I was like, no, she was like 45 and she was working. She was
Wait,
the
I thought
first
it was
billionaire.
65.
No, she was the first billionaire stockbroker on like, yeah.
She started Martha Stewart Living, I think, in
Yes.
her 60s.
Yes.
That-
But
like,
she was
that's what it
successful.
was. You're right.
Like at 45, she had started her cooking stuff and
Got it.
her
Yes.
whole venture. And
Right.
my point was, is that she kind of raised the question when her husband and her split up. She said, what's more important, your career or your marriage? And
She chose career.
I mean, well, it kind of just went that way because, she was so driven. I don't think she knew how to be any other way,
Yeah.
But I think she also realized it was like this whole, like, you can have it all. Like, you can be the perfect wife and the perfect mom and be at the top 1% of your career is so unattainable
Yes.
and not sustainable. Like, you might have that for, a moment in time. And a lot of us,
Yeah.
obviously we have our kids younger and stuff like that. And now, like what you're talking about today, it's like, well, what's next? Like,
Yeah.
I want to think about me for a bit.
100%. And I feel so guilty. Like when we left the house today, it was chaos. And Tom's working, and he's home working from home today. And we do have a nanny. I'm very blessed and lucky to have that. However, I still had mom guilt being like, oh, I'm going to go do something for me, something that I want to do for my career. And I have been feeling like this though for a while in terms of wanting to do something for myself and my career and how to break away. Cause my youngest now is turning 3 in like 2 weeks. And I have 4 kids and I had them pretty back to back. And now I'm like, this is my time, but it's still really hard to break away from that mold to be like, not that I'm a housekeeper, you know, I just that mold of wanting to be a mom and wanting to be there for them, but also having something else for myself and starting something new. And I'm excited about it, but it's hard to kind of balance it.
I know. I'm laughing because I've just been pawning my children off on all of my friends this week because Jason's been in Florida. And I'm just like
Zero mom guilt.
Zero. You know what? Olivia woke up this morning and she had the same clothes she had on yesterday. And I was like, Olivia, did I see you in that yesterday? And she was like, maybe. And I was like, no, that's gross. You can't do that. She's like, no, Dad said I can wear things more than once, that it's okay. And I'm like, well, not the same shirt and not the same pants. So I literally changed her shirt. She had the same pants. I don't even know if she changed her underwear.
This is how I survive in this town, is because of you guys.
Even today, getting here, I didn't know where my kids were going like 20 minutes before I was coming here. But you know what? I always have the faith that everything is going to work out. And it kind of did. I was,
I think we're all like co-parents.
Yeah.
Like that's what we need. We need co-parenting. It takes a village. I know that's
Michelle,
cliche.
That's like one of the reasons why. Well, not many reasons.
One reason. Oh, that's
one reason.
You watch my children.
You in my
life. Not only do you watch my children, but she doesn't get sick of me and my children.
I don't get sick of you either.
I know.
There was one point where it was like winter.
Yeah.
Winters are really long.
Yeah. Winters are really long.
I'm like, Michelle's like, it's Saturday. They played all day. And then Sunday comes around. I'm like, I can't call her on Sunday. We were just together Saturday. And then she texts me, is it too soon? And I'm like, no,
not at all.
Not at all.
I know. It's like we need the help or we can get the help. I'm always this is something, Mel, that I always love that you have is that you have your family nearby.
Yeah.
And your mom is so like young and vibrant and all those things. And I know for like Steve and I, it's like, oh my gosh, there's no family at all nearby. And that sometimes can feel a little bit like.
Yeah.
Wait, so everyone, Michelle is Canadian.
Yes.
Which is kind of really cool about that. And she speaks French, which is really sexy. But that will come out at some point.
On the second bottle of wine.
I know.
Perfect.
But no, I'm so thankful that.
Yeah, you really rely on your friends, I feel like.
Yes, absolutely.
And your kids are great, though. And you know that you can always call us when you need us. So
I think we need to like shed a little light. So Mel has 4 kids and then Tracy has 6.
Oh, God. And
6.
And I have 2 and I bitch the most out of everybody.
No, you don't. But Tracy, you should explain your family too.
Well,
your wonderful Brady Bunch family.
Yes, Lord knows I did not birth 6 children. Thank God.
That's why you look the way you do.
Yeah, and she's literally looks like she's younger than me.
Oh, you guys.
I think you look like you're in your 30s. No, my sister, when she met you, she was like, oh my gosh. She goes, I cannot believe Tracy's that age. I was like, she does not act like it. It's your youth. You're drinking from the fountain of youth.
I love it.
I love that.
I think, guys, you know what? At the end of the day, I think it's genes.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I mean, we can do all these great things, which Lord knows I try.
Yeah.
And by the way, you guys have to do oil because I love putting oil on my face.
I know.
Don't be afraid,
the other day
guys.
you literally whipped it out of your bag and you started putting it on me and my sister's face. I was like, oh, okay, that's great. I love it. Feels amazing. And my sister was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I felt so dry. I was like, I know. Wait, explain your Brady Bunch family.
Yeah. So my husband had 3. I had 1. And then we had 2. We have 2 together. And that's pretty much it. I mean, but you know what? No, now we have like 8 and 10, and we have 4 college kids.
Yeah.
And
you're kind of like going into honeymoon phase right now.
It's just always so many different levels of life that we're dealing with. And also, having the little ones and then trying to give the older ones their attention that they need. Because at the end of the day, you can have as many kids as you want, but as they get older, they just want your attention. And that's the hard part.
It's so true. And no matter how much help you have, no matter if your mom is there, whatever it is, they just want you.
They want
I know.
you.
Logan would be like, Mom, can we go to lunch and go to the Avenue? And I'm like, okay, but, this
like
one's
you're like,
crying.
I have 2 little ones. Yeah.
This one, needs me here. And so But
It's like a juggling act.
I totally.
Speaking of Christmas is coming up, and it's so hard to like even fathom shopping for 6 kids.
Well, I think it's also like even like when if you guys go somewhere or pick a place to travel to, and like how do you have something for everybody to do, or like
Yes, when we all like literally, Jason had like a car made, one of those Land Defender cars, because they had the seats in the back so you could face each other. Yes, it took him like a year. He had this car made. We kept it for a year and then got rid of it, but sorry, we couldn't.
You are.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, actually know that no one really fucking cares. Just know that in the back of your mind.
Exactly.
That's why I kept it short.
Like I can stop pit standing right now.
Nobody cares that
No
I
one cares.
came from Florida.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Now we know. Now we know. No, I came. No, Canadian, and met Steve in New York in the Hamptons, and he was from Alaska, hence why we have no family nearby. And we have 2 kids, and we were a COVID exodus to the suburbs of Connecticut.
But what's crazy is that you guys didn't meet in like Canada or Alaska. You guys met in New York City.
Yeah, we were like the Great White North that met in the city.
So crazy.
On a beach, like in the Hamptons, which like we're both albino. So it's like the whole thing is.
I feel like you saw Steve and you were just like, that's it. He's the one.
I was like, he looks like a serious man. I'm gonna go places with him.
And you guys did. You guys are so great
And
together.
that was my thought.
Well, you always say the smarter. I'm kind of like you. I like smart, nerdy guys.
Well, the smarter you are, I don't know what it's going to say about us, but the smarter you are, the less you talk.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are like,
Yeah, well, that
No, but I
just,
think
what does
you
that say
talk a
about
lot.
podcasts?
you what?
I think you talk a lot.
No, I know, but
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but
what does
she's
that say
saying
about me?
that's exactly what she's saying.
Thanks, TA.
Hence the joke.
She's like, you won't shut up.
I can't.
Why are you saying Steven doesn't shut up?
No, he literally never speaks.
Okay, but I think Steven's smarter, the smart one.
He is the smart one.
That's what I was saying.
Okay, sorry.
Let's circle back around. The people that don't speak are the smartest.
Yeah, that was like where we're going at. But yeah, now we live out here, and I was in fashion forever. I had my own fashion line for 9 years with the coats. And when COVID hit, it was like my entire world changed, as many people's worlds did. And my business got hit so bad with all the department stores. We had to leave the city. We had 2 small children. We literally just like picked a place on a map. It just felt like, oh my God, like if you would have told me back then that now I would have rebirthed myself into interior design, have this business in Greenwich, and like be with you guys here on a podcast and like living in the suburbs. Like I would have never, I didn't think that this was going to be my path, but things have a really funny way of working out.
I know. And she's so talented, by the way.
I can't wait to hear about your story of like how you even started your business and what you did with it. And because your coats are amazing.
They're so amazing. I know.
Amazing.
I keep going to her closet and be like, can I have this one? Or I'll just steal it.
I want to go to your closet. I haven't been to your closet yet.
We'll have to have a little adventure in there.
You still have like a bunch because
I still have some, not crazy. Like they're in my new office here now.
But we explain to the audience so they understand too, because I don't think a lot of people understand with what happened with retail during COVID.
Well, with COVID. So basically when COVID hit in March of 2020, we had just all received our fall winter orders.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I guess it was our spring summer orders by that point. And it was just like phone call after phone call from all the stores of canceling the orders because no one knew what was going to happen. Yeah. And the thing that kept us afloat a little bit was outdoor dining because everyone's outfits became their coat.
Right.
So that and then it just got to a point where it was just okay, I'm going to either put a Band-Aid on this hemorrhage or I just got to pull the plug and think about this and regroup. And in my process of regrouping, I really realized this other passion that I've always had, but never, I had only done interior design stuff for family members and things like that. And then decided to, moving to Greenwich, it was kind of a perfect ground to kick that off and explore that. And that was how that whole transition took place.
Wait, so somebody told me through the grapevine, is this true?
Oh no.
I know. Oh geez.
No, did Michelle Obama wear one of your coats?
Yes. So I got to design one for her.
Wait, I don't know how told me that.
So it was really.
Why didn't you ever tell me that?
So I have my 2 teeny claims to fame was Meredith Coop, who was her stylist, emailed me one night and I'll never forget this. I was like breastfeeding Chloe and I like hadn't slept. And she had mentioned that she was interested in having me customize a coat for her. And I went to bed and I was like, oh, Steve, and I kind of laughed it off. I thought I had gotten spammed.
Oh,
and Steve was
my
like, why
God.
do you think it's a spam? And I'm like, oh, because it's Michelle Obama. Like, there's no way. And I didn't respond to the email initially. And Steve was like, 2 days later, was like, you really should respond.
Oh, wow.
And I did. And I got to work with her
Wait, what was her original email?
seamstress. It was from her stylist, Meredith Coop. That was just like,
I mean,
we'd love for you
imagine
to make
getting
a coat for her.
like imagine getting like an email from someone. I get so many random emails that are spam that are like, oh, I work for so and so, and imagine getting an email being like, I'm the stylist for Michelle Obama. It's like,
But then the one that was
give me the facts.
actually photographed wearing my coats was Melania Trump.
Stop.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my
So
God,
I really
love that.
wanted that Obama pic, but I got the Trump pic.
Wait, but I like that.
I know. Mel's like, I love it.
I know.
I'm like,
I
of course
do
you
love.
frame it?
I have a photo
I
on my
love Trump's.
phone. No, I didn't frame it.
Do you have
It's
that
on my
coat?
phone.
Wait, but that's amazing. You have to
I
get
hope
that.
you have one of those coats for yourself.
I did. She actually wore it on the night that he had lost the election.
Oh, for so the 2020
Against Biden.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, but Michelle, that's
fun.
amazing.
They were, like, coming
That's
off of-
recent. Well,
what's
4 years ago,
that?
but it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like
Still.
yesterday. I know.
They were coming off of that. Oh my God, what's the helicopter? Like Air Force Two or
One.
I think one's the plane.
One's the president.
It's not the coat that said "Who gives a shit."
No, it wasn't that. That was Oh God.
Well, that's amazing. But I will tell you, Michelle has such an eye for not only fashion but for interior design. So it's always whenever I have an issue, she actually helped design my house, which she did an amazing job.
Mine too.
Well,
I'm just pulling her through.
and I'm still. She needs to get out.
Dragging her through the mud.
She has to come and
Day
help
by
me
day.
pick out like photos now. But anyways, it's amazing. And anytime, like even this, I'm like aesthetic wise, I'm always like, I know Michelle will have the best aesthetic. And like always, like when I text you, like your eye is amazing and impeccable. And anyways,
You guys, I see
you're
a
very
future of,
talented.
like, you know what? I've always wanted to design bathing suits. Maybe we can do something.
gosh.
We need to watch out because look what happens when we come up with an idea.
do you know how many housewives want to design bathing suits? No, I think there was actually
that a
only one.
thing?
No, I think there was one housewife that designs bathing suits, and that honestly, I
Is
feel
it
like you
terrible?
would. No, they're amazing. I feel like you would rock that.
Dude, can I tell you, there used to be a place on 14th Street where you could go up, pick all of your own materials, and they would make you a bathing suit.
Guys,
And it was the
that's pretty
coolest
cool.
concept ever, and it was the best bathing suit I ever had.
That's
You
pretty
do it by
cool.
yourself? Like you legitimately like pick
No.
stuff and then you make it there?
No, they made it for me, but I
But you
got
get
to
to pick,
design
right?
it.
That
and
was a
pick it out.
thing? Like, how long ago was
fun
this?
is that, right?
It's like bespoke swimsuits.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
mean,
that.
I don't want to show my true age right now when you're saying how
Oh,
long
sorry.
ago
No.
was
I
this?
didn't. Don't. That's fine. Don't worry. But by the way, you should. I would wear that with honor because you
Okay,
look like
we're gonna
you're
work on
younger
that.
than me.
I know. I always thought I had really good boobs until I met both of you.
Well, ours are fake. So
Considering that hers are like literally resting on the table. Right
There's
now.
a fake. Mine are raw and authentic.
But they look good.
Thank you.
I know I've seen them before, and I think they're very good.
Trust me, you don't want
In a
them.
changing
I've
room.
I've had like them redone 3 times.
Have you really?
a lot, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Wait,
know
this
that.
is like a whole other thing that we have to talk about. Like we can go into that so much in a lot of episodes, which I'm really excited about, guys. So
Yeah, I think we've spoken a lot.
I know. I think that we kind of now know which episodes that we can kind of launch and go with.
Listen, I hope
and
to
talk
bring some
about-
guests on so we can get somebody experienced to talk about.
I know.
Yes.
We need some specialists.
But guys, like, and also you have to remember for our audience, we have to come up with a name for our audience. But our audience, I would love for you guys to like come on social media and kind of comment, and if you want to hear us talk about something, just let us know, and we will think about it.
love that.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, where are they reaching us?
On social media, we're going to be posting about this. We have to actually create a social media handle.
the school directory.
TBD. no, not the school directory. The PTA.
PGA.
Please don't call the PTA.
We don't have that information right now. We're not that prepared.
That's coming. That's next episode. We'll have an Instagram handle.
Oh, I had so much fun with you.
Okay,
ladies.
yes.
I
so
know.
much fun.
Okay, this was so much fun, but I'm really excited to kind of continue this venture with you guys.
Me too.
Me too. Me 3.
Okay, guys.
All right, well, cheers.
Signing off. Cheers.
Signing off.
Cheers to
I know.
cheers to getting it done, girls.
I
Getting it
know.
done.
And to the next venture. Like, this is going to be a great, I think this is gonna be
Cheers to your
fun.
vision, Melissa.
Yes.
Thanks,
And your
guys.
organizational skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And all your social media skills.
To all of your skills, too. I love you guys.
Listen, I just show up.
All right. 3's a crowd, guys.
3's a crowd.
Mwah.
Bye.